Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope your day is going well. It is a cloudy start to the day, a little bit on the foggy side, and all this is going to change here in about 24 to 36 hours. We're going to see a major shift in our weather pattern after a cold front passes through there on Wednesday morning. And we're going to talk all about that here in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Facebook. That's going to be where we're answering some of y'all's questions that you may have about the forecast over this next week. We're also live on YouTube and on the KENS 5 app, as well as on KENS5.com. Wherever you're watching us from this morning, welcome. I hope your Tuesday is going well. So Facebook is up. I'm happy to answer some of y'all's questions again. Let's go ahead and get started though with the forecast, and as the questions come in, I'll answer them. The Calaveras Lake time lapse shows that we had a nice sunset last night. We saw a little bit of sunset in the sky, and then the cloud cover really moved in. And watch this cloud deck really lower over the region. And then we, of course, woke up this morning with a lot of fog. And you see that kind of developing as we made our way throughout the evening. Calaveras Lake really getting swamped with it there as we headed into the early hours. And then the sun came up, and they're still dealing with some fog out there, but you see it starting to mix out a little bit, starting to see a little bit more of the ground, and that's going to occur here as we make our way throughout the rest of the morning. That fog continues to mix out. Looking out towards Calaveras Lake right now, there's the look. Just seeing a little bit of ground, still fog, a bit of an issue out there. That tower cam, though, is high up, so it may just be stuck in the cloud cover a little bit more, not so much in the way of fog on the ground. Let's see here. Sue says hello. Hello to you. I hope you're doing well today. Adeline says, hi, Dan. I'm not sure who Dan is, but my name is Andrew. Hello to you, either way. San Antonio Airport showing 64 degrees out there. Not too much fog out their way anymore. Still seeing a lot of cloud cover though. And guys, that's going to be the story today. A lot of clouds and temperatures. They're going to be really warm all the way up into the 80s. And then if we look out towards northwest San Antonio, you can't even see the skyline just because of the fog and the cloud cover out there. Here's what we have as far as the radar is concerned. Not really seeing much rain. I think a lot of this is false returns, but I would not be surprised if we had some patchy drizzle in parts of Karnes County, stretching down to McMullen County, Live Oak, Atascosa, and even into parts of southern Wilson County, maybe seeing a little bit of light drizzle occurring as it continues to move off to the northeast. Marcus says, what time will it rain? And here's the thing, Marcus, you know, we have a chance for rain, but not all of us are going to see rain. So I can't guarantee you're going to see some. It's just a 10 to 20% chance for rain over the next 24 hours. So the better chance for you, your best chance for rain, is going to come early tomorrow morning. That's the best news I can give you, Marcus, but unfortunately, just not a lot of rain expected here with this passage of a cold front that we have Wednesday morning. Elizabeth wants to know why her head is killing her this morning, and the answer is oak. We're going to look at the allergy report here in just a moment. Right now, temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Southerly winds bringing in more moisture. That's why we have so much cloud cover and fog. The dew points just yesterday morning were down in the 30s. I told everyone last night, I was filling in for Weather Chief Bill Taylor, that the dew points were going to be in the 60s by the time we wake up, and, well, there you go. 63-degree dew point in San Antonio lets you know a very moist air mass. One of the reasons why we have so much cloud cover out there. We have the drizzle, we have the fog. That's the big culprit there. Here's a look at the allergies. There's oak coming in at a heavy level. You know, it took a tumble yesterday down to a medium level, back up to a heavy today. It was heavy on Saturday and Sunday. I forgot to take my allergy medicine last night, so the second I woke up, I took my allergy medicine because oak got me pretty bad here a couple of weeks ago myself. Mold is at a light level, mulberry and hackberry at light levels, and two that aren't on the board but are in the air today, we have light levels of pine and light levels of grass that are also going to be impacting you. So that's important to know too. But the oak, that's really what's getting a lot of people. Two things that get me, you know, cedar doesn't even get me that bad, but oak and ragweed, which comes up more as we head into the fall months, man, it gets me bad. We need some rain to help knock some of these allergens out of the air, and the answer is, you know, we're going to see a little bit, but probably not enough to really knock the numbers down. You'll see that in the future clouds and radar. By the time we get into this afternoon, temperatures rising into the 80s. A few spots in the lower 90s there south of Highway 90, and a peak of sunshine or two. But the catch is we're not going to see a lot of that. You know, you'll see a little bit of sunshine here and there, but majority of the day we're going to be just covered up in clouds. We move into Wednesday at 7 a.m., seeing a few light showers there, mainly east of I-35, and then a band of showers is going to form and try to make its way through San Antonio. Hopefully it forms before it makes its way through San Antonio, but if this front makes it through and the showers haven't formed yet, there's really not going to be a lot of chances for rain behind it. Notice those winds switching out of the north, bringing in cooler and drier air. Still a little bit of light shower activity, mainly north of Highway 90 and east of I-35 there. And temperatures are going to be only rising into the 60s for Wednesday afternoon. Much cooler, very strong winds. If you remember what the winds were like Saturday night into Sunday morning, we had gusts up to 40 to even 45 miles per hour with those winds out of the north at 20 to 25. That's going to be what we can expect for Wednesday evening. So, or really Wednesday afternoon. I wouldn't even say Wednesday evening. Wednesday afternoon. This is at 5:30. This is going to be when some of our winds are the strongest. I think we are going to get a nice sunset on Wednesday. After we have a lot of cloud cover through a majority of the day on Wednesday, we are going to get a nice sunset, see a little bit of sunshine there. And then temperatures, they take a tumble overnight. By 6 a.m., when you're waking up on Wednesday, we are going to have temperatures in the 40s, maybe even a couple spots in the hill country hitting 38 or 39. I mean, it's going to be a very chilly start to the day compared to what we've been at recently. And we're going to see temperatures warm up on Thursday back into the 60s for the afternoon eventually, but still going to be a lot cooler out there compared to what we have today. Remember, we have 80s today, so a big tumble in the temperatures by about 20 degrees as we make our way into the middle of the week. So Marcus says thank you for that information about the rain and what time it will happen. Linda wants to know about Victoria. Victoria's going to have a chance for a few light showers, Linda, but the catch is we're just not going to see a lot from this front. And that even includes for areas closer to the coast where you would typically get a little bit better amount of rainfall. Now, I think you are going to see more rain than San Antonio and a majority of our viewing area. But even in Victoria, I don't think you're going to pick up too much rain, which is bad to hear because we really, all of us need the rainfall so bad. I'm going to show the drought monitor in a second, and you'll really see it. Tracy says, my son is allergic to everything. And Tracy, I'm sorry. I have a brother-in-law who's allergic to a lot of stuff, and I know he really suffers this time of year as well. I hope your son can try to keep the allergens away, fight them off. Here's a look at what the rainfall forecast shows over the next 7 days. Now, I talked about how we weren't expecting a lot of rain from this cold front, and unfortunately, beyond this cold front, it looks like we're going to stay in a drier pattern. A lot of the storm systems staying more north in the United States, and that means we are left with drier conditions. So, less than 1/4 of an inch for everybody, really about 1/10 of an inch or less of rain for everybody over the next 7 days. And a lot of us are going to make it through the next week without a drop of rain. I see a question, and about Pleasanton. Pleasanton's going to have a chance for a brief passing light shower, but still, Pleasanton's going to make it through the next week with less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. And I think your best rain chance is going to happen tonight. So not looking too good. We really need the rain. There's the drought. You can see Pleasanton under that moderate drought. Victoria under a severe to extreme drought for the county as a whole. For Victoria itself under that severe drought. And you see that extreme and exceptional drought that's now starting to creep into parts of areas south of Cotulla. That's going to continue to move north, and we are going to see the drought conditions just worsen as the drought monitor updates on Thursday. And this is the big reason why. January and February brought us below average rainfall, and March is going to bring us less than an inch. We should pick up 2.31 in the amount of rainfall for the month of March on average. But you see, we are behind. We are going to finish up behind. Thankfully, May and June are wetter months. We can only hope that we get a lot of rainfall in that time period. But, we finished up 2019. I've said this a lot. We finished up 2019 and 2020. Both of those years were 10 inches, more than 10 inches behind average. So in a 2-year period, that's 20 plus inches behind average on rainfall. And then you see we're starting off this year pretty dry. Let's hope we don't make it 30 plus inches behind rainfall by the time we get to the end of this year. We really need the rain, but again, we don't want it all at once. When we get it all at once, it's either feast or famine out here. You either get all the rain at once or you don't get anything at all. So let's hope that we don't get it all at once because we don't want any flood events. Taking a look at the Edwards Aquifer level, down to 658.2 feet. It fell a half a foot in the last 24 hours. In the last 2 days, it's fallen about 3/4 of a foot. So that lets us know it's not doing too good. We need some rainfall to help fill it up. That 10-day average down to 658.9 feet. See, I won't need any chapstick. Yeah, you won't need it in Pleasanton today. Nice and humid air mass. But as we head into tomorrow, we are going to get some drier air into the afternoon. You may need the chapstick then. Linda says, Ty, don't forget to take your allergy med. Have a good day. Yeah, definitely. Or Ty, thank you, I think is what she was getting at there. Yeah, Linda, I won't forget. When I forgot it last night, I woke up this morning, I said, oh no. Oh no, I went to bed last night before taking it. Of course, we had a late newscast. We actually didn't get off the air until closer to midnight last night just because of NCAA basketball allowed for our 10 o'clock newscast to go on late last night. So when I got home, I pretty much hit the sack right away, and I forgot the allergy medicine, but I woke up and took it immediately. Take a look at the 7-day forecast. Here's what we have. Again, a 10% chance for rain today. That was mainly for this morning, but we may see a spotty shower or two this afternoon. 20% chance for rain on Wednesday. That's going to be for the morning hours. In the afternoon, we'll have cloud cover, but again, we're going to see a peak of sunshine right before the sun sets on Wednesday. Thursday brings dry conditions, mostly sunny sky, 40s for lows, 60s for highs, some 30s possible in parts of the hill country. Friday, 40s for lows, 70s for highs, and we continue to climb the ladder there. Saturday, winds start to shift a little bit more to the south, and with that, we are going to get more moisture in here and a 10% chance for rain. That's going to be mainly some morning drizzle. Same thing for Sunday, some morning drizzle, maybe for your Easter Sunday service or Mass. You see Easter Sunday, the thing is, though, the afternoon's going to be beautiful. If you wanted to head out to the park, do some Easter egg hunts, whatever it may be, 76 degrees there for the high, going to be nice and warm. Make sure you bring some water, but also going to be a nicer afternoon after a gloomy start there for Easter Sunday. Monday is going to bring a partly cloudy sky and just about a 20% chance for a spotty shower or two. So nothing too much of an issue there, definitely make sure that you have your umbrella if you're headed out to church Sunday morning, just in case. Even though it's a lower chance for rain, a little bit of drizzle could impact you. So this is the 8 to 14-day rainfall probability, and it looks like it's not updating properly for me. Let's check out the temperature outlook. It looks like both of them are down. Let me go ahead and just make sure that nothing got turned off here. And yeah, it looks like both are down. So this one graphic that we have actually pulls data from a website, and it plots it on the map for us. It's called using a KML file, so it's a little bit more of a GIS type thing. But for some reason, the website may be down that it pulls the information from. I can tell you right now, from everything that I looked at with weather data, it looks like we're going to continue to be stuck under this drier pattern. So even though our map isn't updating, we of course do all of our forecasting here at the station, and then we put our graphics together. I can tell you now, drier than average to around average rainfall conditions are expected for us from day 8 through day 14. And then it also is looking like we're going to have above average temperatures. That would mean that we have upper 70s to lower 80s for highs, mid to upper 50s for lows, drier conditions for us to even around average. Even if we had above average, slightly above average, that's not a lot for this time of year. Remember, our wetter months are May and June, so a little bit drier right now. Your Lone Star 3-day forecast shows that we're going to have 50s in Amarillo today. That's from that cold front. That cooler air is coming our way. You notice temperatures in the 80s for pretty much everybody else, with Lubbock at 74 because the cold front will be moving through today. 50s and 60s as we make our way throughout Wednesday for a lot of the state, but Houston makes it to 75. They're going to have some thunderstorm activity as that front just kind of takes its time to make its way through Houston on Wednesday. Thursday bringing some cooler and drier air for just about everybody, 70s and 60s there across the board. I see, thank you to be able to see sending May my time. I've been have meet her again. I'm a little confused at what you're trying to say there, Felbert, but you know what? You're welcome for whatever it may be. So I hope you're having a great day. Let's bump it back up to the 7-day forecast. So actually, you know what? I forgot. My favorite graphic to show. You know, I'm a big supporter of state parks, national parks, local parks, city parks, whatever it may be, county parks. I love headed out to parks and just enjoying them. And I want to take a look at the Texas State Park forecast before we bump it back up to the 7-day. Looking like we're going to have 50s and 60s there for lows tomorrow morning. As we head into the afternoon, temperatures rise all the way only into the 50s and 60s. So I let you know, temperatures aren't moving much, but we are going to have a lot of wind. So one place, if you want to get blown all the way across Texas, go stand up on top of Enchanted Rock on a windy day. They may even not have it open. I would imagine that the State Park Service would say, maybe we don't let people up on top. Now, you want to call to make sure, just in case you are headed out to Enchanted Rock tomorrow, but they may not let people on top whenever it's this windy, like what we're expecting tomorrow with gusts at 40 miles per hour. That could be dangerous. You really could have a tough time up there with how strong those winds would be. But yeah, check out some of our great state parks. There's a lot of other ones to see. Guadalupe River State Park, Garner State Park's a great one. Palmetto State Park, if you're looking for more of a tropical type look to your park, you know, a lot more palmetto bushes, and just a beautiful park there. And then, of course, we have Blanco State Park, which is located just to the north in Blanco County, not far from Johnson City, which near Johnson City, you have Pedernales Falls State Park, which is another beautiful one to check out. So let's bump it back up to the 7-day forecast. Again, temperatures, they're showing that we're going to be having a nice cool down Wednesday through Friday, really. And, you know, Friday and Saturday warm up a little bit, but still going to be a little cool out there with those lower 70s for highs compared to today where we have lower 80s. We warm up nicely and back into the 80s by Monday. And, of course, that 10% chance for a little bit of drizzle on Sunday morning. Now, I'm in for meteorologist Andrew Wilson at noon. I hope you can tune in. We're going to have the latest update to the forecast. Again, I always talk about how these weather models will update throughout the day and give us new information. Should have a new update for you coming up at noon, so I hope you can tune in and join us for that. Weather Chief Bill Taylor is back from taking a little bit of a vacation, a little bit of a break yesterday. You know, we all need some breaks sometimes. He's going to be back at 4, 5, 6, and 10 tonight with the latest update to the forecast. And, of course, we're going to have the latest update for news all across the region coming up at 4, 5, 6, and 10 as well. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Don't worry, we're going to see a peak of sunshine or two this afternoon, and it will be nice and warm with those temperatures in the 80s. Have a great one.